And as I mentioned earlier, we have Bruce in the studio from Samoa International Game Fishing Association. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Cash. Good morning, Samoa.
All right, Bruce, I'm going to hand it over to you. We have things to talk about, especially with the international game fishing going on at the moment.
Yes, it's been awesome. We kicked off on Monday morning. I was trying to call you Monday morning.
I
was on the boat, and Corey gave me instructions: call Cash, and be live on the water with the shotgun start. But I tried and I couldn't get through. The lines,
I'm sorry.
Lines weren't agreeing with us. But the tournament started and it's been awesome. We've got 28 boats from 3 countries. We've got 5 from New Zealand, 6 from American Samoa, and 17 local boats from Samoa.
Wow.
So we kicked off Monday morning. We had a 7:30 shotgun start where the Prime Minister had a rocket flare on the edge of the main dock, and all the boats, they kind of lined up in a semi-line. You know, you got to be safe on how you line up the boats. And she let the flare go, and everyone took off. It was a spectacular start, and boats just flew out of the harbor. Yep, they all hit the throttle, and they all go zooming out the harbor, and it was awesome. The weather's been great. You know, Monday was extremely calm. Some say maybe too calm. And yesterday we had a bit more wind, and so we had a few more waves out there. But it's been amazing. We have 85 anglers on these 28 boats. We have 15 females and 70 males.
70?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, so a total of 85 anglers. Fish is being caught on a daily basis, and we're having our weigh-ins every day at from 4 to 5 down at Sigfa. Today is a rest day, and then we'll resume the tournament tomorrow morning, Thursday, and then the final day of fishing is Friday, and then we have our prize giving on Saturday. But everyone it's really close right now. We've got 15 boats on the board. Starting from the bottom, we've got Free Spirit, we've got On the Job, we've got Arcadia, Second Chance, Braveheart, Double Hooked, Double Trouble, Sea Lord, Fuatu, Devora, Shirley B, Pure Indulgence, Rhodey, Lady Saele, and at the top is a New Zealand boat called Deroti 2. So out of the 28 boats, 15 boats are on the board, and the other 13 boats are soon to be on the board.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, this tournament cannot happen without our sponsors. So I really have to say a big thank you to our sponsors, and I'll start off with our number one sponsor, Neptune Pacific Direct Line, which is our naming rights sponsor of the tournament. Moving into our diamond sponsors, Samoa Ports Authority, Apia Concrete Products, Taula Beverages, Cabela Construction. Moving into platinum, Samoa Tourism Authority, Samoa Commercial Bank, Tānoa Samoa, Henry Silver Shipyard and Silver Group Limited. Moving into gold, Tropo Fishing Charters, Ministry of Customs and Revenue, Sepanrini Sports, Petroleum Product Supplies, Oceania Gas Limited, Lewell Company, Penn & Co, BDO, Special Occasion Supplies, Reeves International, Trans Am, Jason Hansel Electrical, Hertz Samoa. Moving into silver, Pacific Aluminium, Gold Star, Return to Paradise Resort, Elaine's Quality Furnishing, Delicious Cakes, Nana Bella's Shop, Digicel Samoa, JB Lewis, BSP Bank, Central Bank of Samoa, Lucky Food Town, RMR Foods, Ott Transport Engineering, Beetham Brothers Enterprises, Tānoa Hotel, SL Engineering, PFL, HJ Kyle, Science Studio, Siva Afi, SMI Hardware, Taumesina Island Resort, Industrial Gases from American Samoa, Tool Shop from American Samoa, Stevenson's at Manasseh. Moving into bronze sponsorship, Resco Ablution Solutions, Letai Moana Studio and Gallery, which is Bo Rasmussen, which he makes these amazing trophies for us. Ocean Club Money Noa, Le Manumea Hotel, Bluebird Construction, Licky Construction, Rasmussen Engineering, Misiluki Skincare, Asco Motors, Loibu Lapierre Motors, Motor Distributors, Samoa Marine Services, Coffee House, Nourish Cafe, Greenology, Amanaki Hotel, Lee Transport Company, Hansel Electrical, Cool Shack, Sinalei Reef Resort, Gourmet Seafood, and our final 3 friendship sponsors, Plumtech, LA Painters, RPS Spare Parts and Accessories. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know, the headlines for the news when it kicked off on Monday, this is an historical event. Is it the first time we've seen this many anglers from around the world join this tournament?
I think we've had potentially, well, I think it's close. I think it's really close to being the biggest tournament we've ever had. However, it's historic because it's part of 3 legs of the Pacific Island Tournament, which covers Samoa, American Samoa, and Tonga. And then you have, which is the Pacific Island Tournament Series, which is inaugural, which is historic. And that's the big thing. The big thing is linking the 3 tournaments together. Before we had our own Samoa tournament, Pango would have their own tournament, Tonga would have their own. But now we've linked the 3 together. And thank you to our naming rights sponsor, Neptune Pacific Direct Line, who links, that's the common denominator between all these 3 countries. They are shipping containers into all these 3 countries, and they're sponsoring each tournament to make it happen. That's the hard bit. And then connecting all the dots in between. So if you win this tournament, you have an entry to the Offshore World Championship in Costa Rica. If you win American Samoa tournament, you qualify for an entry to that tournament in Costa Rica, the Offshore World Championship tournament. If you win Tonga, you have a invitation to the tournament. And if you're an overall winner of the whole series, that's your 4th opportunity to win an invitation to the Offshore World Championship tournament in Costa Rica. And that tournament is like the pinnacle tournament of all game fishing tournaments. So everyone aspires to that tournament. You know, one day, that's my bucket list. I mean, not only is it, it's an achievement to get an invitation, and then the second achievement would be actually to make it there, because it's not a cheap exercise. It's expensive to get there. And I've noticed that different countries, sometimes it's the actual club. When you win the tournament, instead of getting like a cash prize, you win, the expenses paid for by the tournament, by the club. So I mean, there's different ways to try and get there, but ultimately it's winning that invitation and saying, hey, I was on a winning boat. I qualified to go to Costa Rica. Maybe I didn't make it, but I qualified. And these 3 tournaments qualify you to go to Costa Rica, and then the 4th is the overall series. So whoever wins, you could win Samoa, or you could come second in American Samoa, you could come third, and then you tally up the points for those boats. And I believe it's 11 or 12 boats. I think it's 11 boats that are entered in the overall series, because that's another entry. So you enter the Samoa, you enter the American Samoa tournament, you enter the Tonga tournament, but you also have to enter the overall series. So there's actually 4 tournaments going on simultaneously. Like, not simultaneously, in the background is the series, but first Samoa, second American Samoa, which will be April 20th to the 26th, and then Tonga will be May 10th. May 5th to the 10th. Yes.
So this week, let's talk about the tournament happening here in Samoa. Samoa offers some incredible fishing spots. Could you describe the key fishing areas where the competition takes place?
As soon as you go out the harbor, turn left, turn right, go straight. They're all key fishing places of Samoa. We are absolutely blessed with awesome fishing. We really are.
What can spectators, this one. Are there like the winnings and the anglers? Are there any particular categories or awards, like as you mentioned, like biggest catch or the most unique fish award?
So on a daily basis, we have awards for the species that are caught for the day. So for example, day 1, we had wahoo, yellowfin, and barracuda that hit the scale. But then we also have tag and release. So we have plenty of tag and release going on. Right now we have 6 blue marlins that have been tagged. We've got 2 black marlins, which are rare, and 1 striped marlin that have been released. And then we also have sailfish. Sailfish, or 6 sailfish have been tagged and released as well. So a total of 15 tagged fish and released fish. So you bring the fish to the boat, you get a picture, you get a picture of the sponsor who in the shot. So it's the naming rights and diamond sponsors that are on the sleeves of the arm of the person that's holding the fish. And then you take pictures, you take video, and then you tag it, and then you release it.
Release the fish.
Release the fish, yeah. But there's other species, like we've had masi, we've had wahoo as well hit the scale. So for 2 days, we've had 26 fish caught.
Oh, wow.
And of those, 15 have been tagged. So, of course, the balance being 11 have hit the scale. And then there were 2 fish that came in late yesterday, but they had planned and have been approved by the committee to come in late, and they will go into Thursday's scores.
That's good. Well, more on the tournament and also game fishing, please, Bruce.
Well, once again, we're moving into day 3 and day 4, which is on Thursday and Friday, and we're just saying a big thank you to all the sponsors and a big thank you for the support. We're getting a lot of support from the anglers, of course, that are entering, and the boats that are entering the tournament, and the support from the community. You know, different members of the community are coming down to the weigh-ins that we have from 4 to 5 at the clubhouse. So there's no weigh-in today, but there'll be a weigh-in tomorrow and a weigh-in on Friday. So you're most welcome to come down and see that big fish and be a part of the tournament. It's a very festive atmosphere at the tournament, and we're a welcoming club. And if you have a boat and you're keen to join the club, you know, SIGFA are welcoming new members that are like-minded and interested in game fishing. And we also have junior tournaments that happen on a monthly basis as well. We encourage junior anglers to come through where they fish inside the reef, and then you got the game fishing guys that fish outside the reef, and that's also a monthly tournament. So we have the junior Fish to the Max tournament and the senior Fish to the Max tournament down at SIGFA.
With the 2 days that we have had the tournament, Monday and Tuesday, what are some of the biggest challenges that anglers faced the past 2 days?
I think the biggest challenges is to hook up. You got to hook up with a fish. So you're looking for birds, you're looking for activity, you're going to that, like you said, that favorite spot that potentially had fish before. Maybe it will have fish again, maybe it won't.
Yeah, true.
Then you got the weather, but the weather's been great.
The past 2 days, it was
last
good.
2 days it's been magic. You know, Magic FM. That's been really good, and the weather's actually going to pick up a little bit in the next couple of days. So it's all about weather, and it's all about hooking up the fish. That's the biggest challenge when you're out there.
Oh. Well, we have a few minutes left, Bruce. If anything you want to say to the spectators and people to come down, it is a spare day today. It's rest day, and the schedule moving on, and to wrap things up.
Oh, today is rest day, maintenance day. But once again, I'm just going to go over the big sponsors one more time. I'm not going to go through the 72 sponsors that we have, and I thank you all, 72 of you, but I have to mention our naming rights sponsor, Neptune Pacific Direct Line, Samoa Ports Authority, Apia Concrete Products, Taula Beverages, Cabela Construction, Samoa Tourism Authority, Samoa Commercial Bank, Tano Samoa, Henry Silver Shipyard, and Silver Group Limited. That's our naming rights, Diamond and Platinum. Thank you so much. And without doubt, I have to say thank you into our gold, Tropo Fishing Charters, Ministry of Customs and Revenue, Separini Sports, Petroleum Products Supplies, Oceana Gas Limited, Lowell Company, Pen & Co, BDO, Special Occasion Supplies, Reeves International, Trans-Am, Jason Hansel Electrical, and Hertz Samoa. Thank you, thank you, thank you.